We are the beat of your city. The Beat London 103.6 FM.
Yes, people, it's the Afrobeats Takeover. Selector Maestro and D-Boy live in the building. We are joined by our special guest, Jules, and our second special guest. She came looking so stunning to the studio. I had to put my glasses on, I'm telling you. Ladies and gentlemen, please make noise for Lola Rae. What is good, sister? What's good?
Thank you for having me. I feel like I've blown, you know.
Oh, come on.
Hey, get it?
You done blown loads.
She's gassing us. She's amping us up. Listen, it's a pleasure to have you in the studio with us. A lot of our listeners might not know that you actually related to Jules.
Yes,
your cousins.
I am.
Yeah.
Now, first and foremost, we've got to clear this up, because I know you Ghanaians, you don't like calling each other cousins. You were like, oh, that's my cousin.
No,
That's
but
my
wait,
cousin.
no.
This is
real cousins.
Yeah, this
And
is proper.
it's mad because we didn't know.
Yeah.
We only found
Oh, wow.
out.
Yeah, only found out like maybe a few months.
Thank God you didn't find out in any of that way.
You know them
Praise
ones.
the Lord, praise the Lord.
You know them ones. We praise the Lord.
Nah,
Thank you, Jesus.
nah, but thank you so much for joining us,
Thank
Lola
you for
Rae.
having me.
Absolutely amazing. Guys, first and foremost, first thing I want to ask both of you is that when is the collaboration coming? Like, we want to see a Jules because literally we know that, Lola Rae, you've done amazing things in Africa. You've done
thank
amazing
you.
things in the UK. Like, we've literally watched you grow
You guys have supported me from
day dot, man. Day
Thank
dot.
you guys so
I gotta say,
much.
to hear you say that and you acknowledge that, it's more touching for us.
Is it really?
yeah,
no,
man,
you
trust
guys
me.
actually have.
Give her a round of
You have.
applause, people.
You have. Oh, thank you. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
man.
Yeah, on the real though, like Jules, like you've been the man of the moment the last 12 months in terms of hit making. Guys, I know Lola, you work
This
a
is
lot with
some serious
PTJ.
gas.
Now that you guys know your
Yeah.
family, what is going on? When's the collaboration?
You know, it's so funny. I went over to his studio the other day. He played me some.
For real.
He's got me.
So something's coming. See, this is how you get out of them.
See,
This is how you get out of them.
we take, you know how Ghanaians, we don't like to rush. You know, we
Undercover.
Nigerians like to talk too much.
Hey, okay, do you know I'm outnumbered, yeah, but shout out to Steffi Coco in the building, innit? What's good? Nah, amazing to see you. I just gotta say as well, Lola, I was at the Burna Boy concert last Saturday.
Oh my god!
Like,
Yes, I saw you backstage for like a quick.
second, yeah, you absolutely shut it down.
Oh,
Big up yourself, like.
Thank you.
Talk to us a little bit about your experience, the whole experience, and how do you feel having performed that 5,000 capacity venue in London?
Do you know what's so crazy? The first time I performed at Hammersmith was for Britain's Got Talent.
Oh wow, yeah.
Which was 5 years ago in front of Simon Cowell, and I got signed after that.
After that, you did it.
So to go back there now with my own music, and after I took a break, because I was trying to find management, it was surreal. And
That's
to hear
amazing.
people singing "Watch My Ting Go"
Yeah.
till today, still is like
I remember
I wrote
that.
that on the train.
Seriously.
On the train.
Wow.
So to hear that, it's mad to me.
I still play it in clubs.
Do you?
I still play it.
Thank you so much.
I'm sorry about my street. Let's play old songs. And songs like, there's a lot of new songs you will play.
That's keeping the fire alive.
But because it's Lola Rae, let's clarify this as well, yeah, Jules. I know you're listening, yeah. Lola Rae is actually Nigerian, yeah. Let's get this. Let's get this.
No.
Let me say something.
Calm down.
Let me say something.
No.
real quick. Listen, guys.
No.
Before you even talk,
You know-
he's still mad that Mr. Easy was growing in our hometown.
No, I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad.
You
lot
need
took
to
Mr.
let it
Easy.
go, fam.
You lot took Mr. Easy. You can have him. Now, Lola Rae is our own. She's Nigerian.
Shit.
Like, come on, guys, man. Come on. No, it's only me
Are
clapping.
you?
Or should we clear it up?
Let's clear this
Let's
up.
So
Please.
my mum is Ghanaian,
Yeah.
Okay.
but she basically lived in Nigeria, and my dad lived in Nigeria. I was born in Nigeria.
Okay.
I have a Nigerian passport.
She's Nigerian, but
This is the thing. When I go to Ghana, they say I'm a Nigerian girl, but I'm Ghanaian, yo.
Can you
She's trying to claim the thing. You know them ones.
I can understand it. I can speak a little bit.
Can you speak Yoruba?
I can speak more Yoruba. I can
Bye.
speak Twi.
Bye,
How?
guys.
I can speak.
She was
Hey,
speaking
Jules,
Tree the other day.
bye.
Yeah, but it's not a lot like in Kitwa. It's not like a lot. But like when my aunties are speaking Yoruba to me and they're insulting me, I can feel it more than
Nose.
You know when it's country things,
Okay.
you're like, okay.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah, crazy. You're talking about Britain's Got Talent.
Yes.
I mean, what was that like? I mean, 5 years ago, like you did that.
Yes.
I mean, in front of Simon Cowell for one.
Mad.
I didn't actually see it because I'm not
Please
a fan
don't
of Simon
see it.
Cowell.
I was very
I'm actually gonna go on YouTube and look
overweight
for it.
then.
Are you
I
serious?
was very confused.
How was What was that whole process like, man?
That process was crazy because no one in my family knew I could sing. Rebecca, my older sister, Rebecca Garton, was the singer. So I remember going to Britain when I was on the way to the auditions. My dad took me in the car and he didn't know where I was going.
Wow.
And it was like 6 a.m. in the morning. He was like, "Where are you going?" And I was like, "Do you know, Dad, I'm going to sing."
That is a loving father.
I said, "Dad, I'm going to sing on TV." He said, "Do not embarrass us."
No way.
Like he was like, "What are you doing?" And then when I got signed, it was kind of like, wow. When Simon Cowell was like, "You can sing," I was like, "Hold on, can I sing?"
Yeah.
And even Rebecca was like, "Can you sing?"
Oh, wow.
You know, like, it was a shock. So that was the biggest confidence booster that I'd ever had. Yeah,
that's a good look. And Rebecca, being your sister, I know like she does a lot of music as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's wow. I look up to her.
Very different type of music,
Very
though.
different, yeah.
I mean, what has it been like? I mean, would you ever see yourself working with Rebecca musically? Like, would you do something with her?
Do you know what? I love to write,
Yeah.
and it's funny. I can write her kind of music easier than I can write Afrobeat.
Wow, for real?
Yeah, because initially when I was signed to Simon, I was actually writing I was writing jazzy stuff.
Yeah.
So it's easy for me, but her vocals are like not here. So when I hear her sing sometimes, I just look at her and I'm just like, this girl, you're too much.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I heard her perform. I can't even remember where, but I heard her perform. She gave me goosebumps.
She does this skin tight rendition. Have you?
I haven't actually.
The rendition is amazing. She did that. She did
She
that.
did it on radio the other day.
Yeah, she
And the
did
way
that.
she just started out of nowhere, just came out.
When she did that, did she know Jules was a cousin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Touching on Rebecca, I remember the first time I became aware of her, she did a cover track of a song called "How Can I Breathe."
Okay.
Do you remember what I'm talking about?
No.
And it was circulating on SoundCloud for a while.
Oh, was it?
Oh, I was
That's my sister.
if I could sing like D-Boy, I would actually do it. I would actually.
What can you sing?
I can sing. Yeah,
What?
you know.
Okay, do you want to give us
can,
one to little?
Okay, let me do one. In my dreams. Okay, I'm not even going to embarrass myself here, man. It'll be over. But guys, I want us to play one of Rebecca's. Sorry, my bad. I said we were talking about Rebecca.
It's all right.
Rachel, Lola Rae, one of Lola Rae's songs. Like this song, Maestro still plays in the clubs.
Throwback.
It was the song that I would say. Would you say it's the song that put you on?
It was my first ever
Very
song
first
that
song.
I've ever released. Yeah, so definitely.
So you hadn't
was.
before that. You hadn't done anything solo or
This
anything.
was the third song I ever went to studio and actually recorded on a mic.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So this one, actually, I'll let you introduce it.
Oh my God, guys! 17, 18, 19. Da. So this is Watch My Ting Go.
Yes, people, it's the Afrobeats Takeover. Selector Maestro and D-Boy live in the building, and we have Jules, DJ Jules, and the stunning Lola Rae.
Jesus.
Don't forget, people, the social media handles at us on Twitter at Afrobeat Takeover with one T in the middle. That's at Afrobeat Takeover with one T in the middle. Also, we are on the station's handle at the Beat 103.6 FM. That's at the Beat 103.6 FM.
Guys, Selector Maestro, has it not been an amazing time? We've had an amazing hour with DJ Jules. Has he not come here and wowed us and given us some true stuff? DJ Jules, please tell everyone how they can contact you, social media handles, what's coming up next before you shoot out the studio.
My Twitter is Jules on it. JULSONIT. Same with my Instagram.
Jules on it.
Same as my Snapchat as well. Find me there. Just shout me. I need everybody to support me with this song, man. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw your social media handle, I thought he was a road man, you know. When he said on it, on it, I was like, right,
No.
I remember my man said, right, Jules on it. I was like, right, is this guy like, what is he about that life?
No,
Like, he's on it.
I'm not. Well, when necessary.
When
But,
necessary,
most
alright,
of the time, I need you guys to support me, man. This song, I hope this song can change my life.
Your life is just going to change in Jesus' name.
Very special song. Yes, thank you for having me, man.
Everybody make noise for DJ.
Don't make noise yet. I want to ask you one more question. In this UK thing, yeah, I know like you've worked with Mr. Easy and Malik Berry. This last question. I want you to tell me, for you, who's doing it for you right now in the UK? Three, off the cuff. Who's doing it for you right now in the UK? I can hear Lola coughing.
I don't know why she's coughing because she's not here. She's not here.
It's hard to say what Lola's
alright,
global. She's global, innit?
I mean,
I
she was denying Ghana a few minutes ago, so no. Wusu is gonna be. He's
gonna
going
be.
next.
Guys, check him out on Twitter at official Wusu, man. Thank you for joining us, man. Thank you, Mr.
Everybody make noise for DJ Jules.
Thank you for having me, man.
It's been a pleasure, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man.
On that note, we're going to play another. Obviously, still got Lola Rae to the end of the show.
Yes.
Remember to tune in. Check us out on Twitter at Afrobeat Takeover, 1 T in the middle, and at the Beat 103.6 FM. We are live to 11 o'clock. Selector Maestro and Debo. Got our Minx and Steffi Coco in the building. Lola Rae still with us. Maestro, what you got for them?
We're going to play one of Lola's tracks. This one it didn't get the coverage I felt it deserved, but I like
What
this
is
track.
this?
I'm going to surprise you today.
All right, I'm waiting.
We got Lola Rae and P2J. This one's called She Knows, He Knows.
Oh, man.
Keep it up, people. Yes, it's Selector Maestro and D-Boy in the building. And we have our special guest in the building, Miss Lola Rae.
The amazing Lola Rae. How dare you?
Sorry,
She's Nigerian.
Charlie,
Respect.
Let me find myself. The amazingly talented,
You're lost.
stunning,
Oi.
the fantabulous.
This is like Christmas out here.
It's
mate.
Christmas, baby.
Giving out copies.
Can I use tantalizing?
I will take it as well.
Tantalizing.
What? You want to pam? Listen, guys. The Afrobeat Takeover, Selector Maestro and D-Boy. Before we go further, I've got to talk to you lot about Drunken Love. The Beat London presents our brand new weekly club night called Drunken Love. Launch party Friday the 14th of October. And then every Friday thereafter at one of the hottest venues in Camden, Gilgamesh. On the night, you'll be entertained by a selection of the Beat London's resident and clubbing scenes.
You almost said Selector Maestro, innit?
Yeah, I almost did say that. It just your name just comes off my tongue. I don't know why. They'll be playing bashment, hip hop, R&B, and club classics. Book your VIP table deal for up to 10 people. You get 2 bottles of champagne, 1 bottle of rosé for just £100. So please book. Check. You can book on www.drunkenlove.co.uk. That's www.drunkenlove.co.uk. Dress code is sexy and trendy. It finished at 2:30 a.m. Talking about clubs, Lola Rae.
Yes.
You used to actually run the doors of a particular nightclub.
I used to do three nightclubs.
3 nightclubs.
I used to do Smades, I used to do Cocoa Bar, and I used to do Wale P.
And that's the first time I actually met you.
Yeah.
Because I teamed up. Wale P gave me a ring. He said, D-Boy, we want to work together. It was you and Rebecca.
What do you mean?
You were very mean. Because you didn't the very first time I met you, you were probably like, I remember Rebecca was like, who the heck is this guy?
Yeah.
Like, he was exactly.
Do you know what's so crazy is that when I first released Watch My Ting Go, many of the comments on the video was, that's that girl that was horrible to us.
Yeah.
And things, I'm not like that, but that job, you have to be like that.
You have to be. You have to be. I actually remember coming to Cocoa Bar one time, and because we worked with Wale P, you actually sorted us out and you got us in. So there are advantages of knowing the door girl. So don't know. You get a nudge, trust me. But Steffi used to do the doors as well, man. She's got a lot of abuse.
I think it's one of the quickest way because you make friends with the promoters, the DJs, and then you know what the crowd like.
You're connected, exactly.
Yeah, you're very connected.
I mean, speaking about, I'd say, I know you've done 3 doors, but I would say, still in business, and I'd say, in terms of influence, I'd say Cocoa Bar probably the biggest ones that you've worked with. Like, how influential do you think Cocoa Bar as a brand and the whole movement has helped your career today?
Massively. Like when Watch My Ting Go came out, they actually promoted it on several people's fan pages because I know they used to control WizKid's page.
They did.
And they put it everywhere. So I really do owe them a lot. And when Watch My Ting Go came out, DJ Bayo, he supported.
Shout out to DJ Bayo, man.
He supported
I remember thinking this girl was based in Nigeria, Then when
Did
I found,
you?
at the time, because it just had that look, had something about it, and then I found out she was UK based.
Yeah.
I was like, hey.
I actually was UK based, which was so crazy because the song did so well in Nigeria, but I wasn't there to push it because I was still at uni here.
Yeah.
So it was really difficult, but now I'm back there.
So are you based in Nigeria now?
I moved back as of last year.
Wicked.
Okay, wicked.
Yes.
I mean, how do you think Nigeria is taking you as an artist, especially the fact that I know you've lived in Nigeria, but you're number one, you're mixed race, and we know like being mixed race, being based in London, it's sometimes like they'll think, oh, who's this girl? They think she's nice, blah blah blah. I know how they are in Nigeria. They're haters. How have they received you? They're haters. I can say it about my own. If Maestro says it is a problem, I can say it. If you say it's a problem, you can't say Nigerians are haters. Who are you to say Nigerians are haters? I can say it.
I think it actually is harder.
It is.
And people don't expect it to be harder.
Yeah.
Loads of people are like, you have it easy, yellow, but no, you have it harder because they expect you to think that you're some type of way. And I'm not raised like that. So when I go there and I'm nice, they're like, she's
can't believe it.
Like, this one is an act. And I'm like, no, I'm actually really like this.
Now you are actually right. You and your sister are actually a lot cooler than you actually look.
Yeah.
Because you know what they say about yellow girls, that the thing that amazing, down to earth,
skin.
light skin. I say
Light
yellow because you know that's what they say in Lagos.
That's what we say.
Yellow girls now, they're yellow.
What do they say in Ghana?
Yeah,
What do you call them in Ghana?
lighty.
I don't even know.
I forgot that there's a term I can't remember.
Oh, is there a
Yeah.
term?
I can't remember the term off head.
Okay.
Jules would know it if he was here. But, yeah.
But I mean, when you went to Nigeria as well, I think it was only Tiwa Savage that was really popping in terms of like magnitude, in terms of women. I mean, Yemi Alade was she around when you went back?
You know, when I first released Watch My Ting Go, it was just Tiwa at
Tiwa,
that point.
yeah.
And Yemi hadn't even brought out Johnny. So then it was like, if I moved back then, oh God.
Would have been a problem.
It would have been a problem.
Actually, no, at the time, Shay Shay was on the come up.
No, but Shay Shay hadn't brought out Murder by then.
Murder was what really took her off. Like when she done the
Murder
Murder song
was like-
with Pato and that, like it was a problem. It was a problem.
Madness.
Yeah.
So when I moved back, Shay Shay had Murder, Yemi had Johnny, and there was so many other females. Like, do you know Niniola?
Yeah. Nina.
She is
She hasn't really like Maestro. We haven't spun any of her
Have you heard
tracks.
Baddy?
Nah.
It is one of the best female songs
Wow.
like out there.
Do you think like? Sorry, Maestro. I know Maestro was going to say something. Sorry, my bad. Do you think like going to Nigeria or going to Africa to like if you're an artist in this scene, I mean, is necessary? Is very important to do.
No, I think now that I've moved there, I've realized that no, it's not necessary.
Necessary, okay.
If you, at the end of the day, it's funny because I've gone there and I had a different mindset to a lot of artists there. They want to blow internationally, whereas I wanted to blow in Africa. Because I felt like if I do well there, naturally your music will travel. But if you always have that home
Ripple
base,
effect, yeah.
You like if the Western world tomorrow they don't like Afrobeats, home will
Always like you.
But then when you go there, people are like, I'm trying to get a deal, and I'm like, but yo, I got offered deals from Watch My Ting Go, but I turned them all down because I was like, nah, I need to go home. But it's
What
hard.
made you turn down? Okay, don't go into numbers, but what made you turn down those deals?
I just felt like I didn't even with Watch My Ting Go. When I said that song was so easily written, I felt like I hadn't even found my sound. So with One Time and everything, She Knows, He Knows, they're all different.
Yeah.
Because I'm still trying to find my sound. So I was like, if I do this right now, who knows? This may not even be my biggest hit.
For real.
So it may be premature.
Yeah.
But now I'm in talks.
I mean, what do you think? Like in terms of like, yeah, for real. In terms of like your mood, what do you think? Because I think like after Watch My Ting Go, you had the song with Iyanya.
Yes.
There was a little gap.
There was a massive
gap. What happened?
Honest, finances.
Oh wow.
It is
Yeah.
so expensive.
Yeah.
Like I was working in Selfridges, I was doing club work, I was at school. So I released Watch My Ting Go and I thought, this song's gonna get like 1,000 views in a month.
Didn't.
Got 20k in one day.
Wow.
And I was like, I called everybody who wants views. Tell the
I
truth.
gotta be honest, I contributed to about 100 of those.
Oh, did you? I thank you.
It's fine.
Thank you, love.
Listen.
I have to say it was very tantalizing.
Like tantalizing. Nah. Listen, Marshall's your biggest fan. You know, he's your biggest
I
fan.
appreciate that.
Serious.
Why are you trying to make me blush in it?
I was like, I beg Charlie, calm
I
down.
can see the pink.
Calm
on
down.
the cheeks.
Calm down. She goes out with Ice Prince. I'm joking. I'm gonna go into that. I know there was a lot. Actually,
It's good.
pause.
There were rumors, but why?
There were rumors. Listen, you know what? We're gonna go into that. I'm gonna ask you a little bit about
Problem.
that aspect of your life. You know, some listeners want to hear. But right about now, we're going for the ad breaks real quick. It's Selector Maestro and D-Boy, Afrobeat Takeover. Got Lola Rae in the building. Shout out to R Minx and Steffi Coco. It's going down.
Keep a special guest. Let me say it again. The tantalizing.
You're on this tantalizing. You're gonna get your fingers caught. You get in trouble.
The fantabulous, the delicious, multi-talented Miss Lola Rae in the building with us.
Thank you.
I like this intro. Maybe I should add it into my set.
Serious.
I need your vocal.
As I say, Maestro's gonna get a signing in our song. You know, like
I'm going to the studio right now.
No, Lola, I just got to apologize and I got to tell our listeners. Lola Rae is not going out with Ice Prince. Can I just say she's not going out with Ice Prince? That was a joke. There's been rumors about it. It's a silly rumor to be fair, but that's like saying friggin' if I do a video with you, I'm getting out of you. It's a dumb rumor. But I mean, I've seen you address the rumor quite a lot. Did it annoy you?
Do you know what? It didn't annoy me because I've heard worse rumors. In Lagos, there's worse rumors, but it's just like I don't even have his phone number.
Oh wow!
Like I actually don't. But then some people, I don't know. Anyway,
They just choose to
if
add.
you then you can continue saying it.
What's... I've got mental block to stay, you know.
I'll ask a question actually. What does it feel like here being a female artist in Nigeria in your DMs? That's what I want to know.
That's what I was gonna talk
Yeah.
about.
I knew that was what you were going to touch on, so I helped you out
I
there.
really got some interesting DMs, and I'm not talking about in Nigeria. I'm talking about
Globally.
internationally.
Wow.
Some footballers I've got that have wives.
Ah.
It's not a
Do you know
good
it's
thing.
tantalizing?
And God is watching you.
God is
And it's
watching you.
not good.
If Steffi Coco
You know-
catches you, she will put you in
know
her
what's
blog and it's a
so
wrap.
mad is my manager. I told my manager Kamal, I was like, this guy messaged me. He was like, that one has wife and kids. So he said,
wow.
he said, let me send to the shade room girl. I have my number. I was like, no, I'm not that kind of person. I'll just see it and I will not reply. I'll just leave it.
That's good.
Wait, are we talking Niger footballers or?
I'm talking English.
Hey.
talking English.
Marshall, why do you want to know the specifics?
Oh, listen, this is what we do.
Yeah, for real.
This is what we do.
But you know, it happens. You just leave it there. Just move on. Or most times what I do is I put a link to my music.
Yeah.
So at least you give me one more view. Thanks for coming.
Yeah,
Thanks
for real,
thanks
for
for
real.
sliding in the DM.
No shame in that, man.
She tantalizes and removes them just calmly.
No,
Oh
no,
my God.
no shame in that. No shame in that at all.
No, not serious.
So I was doing some research obviously before you came in, and I saw you getting punked,
Oh my
by the
God.
Bigger Friday show. I was turning inside. Your reaction was straight, like it was out of this world. I mean, tell us about what went down with that
First of
reaction.
all, they cut majority of that footage.
Oh wow,
They threw stuff on me, guys.
are you serious?
They did. They were throwing papers. They were like, one hit wonder, this, that,
No
that.
way.
And I remember just thinking, when I leave this place, in that
It's
car,
on.
I am gonna go
It's
off.
on.
But I just like, I saw the red light on the camera and I said, just stand there.
Yeah.
I just stood there.
Yeah.
So when I went to go pick up my stuff, I was like, no, it's fine. I'll come another
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
When I read the paper, I thought,
No
you
way.
know when at first you're so angry, you can't even read the paper. I was saying, what's this? Prank?
Prank.
I said prank. I said it's alright.
Nah, I gotta commend your calmness. I'm not gonna
You know
lie.
what it is when you work at the door of legacy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the maddest, listen, I've had guys, they talk the wickedest when you're
Yeah,
at the door. And
they
if
do.
you're with Rebecca, you man up. So you just keep quiet. I've just learned how to keep quiet.
we got Rebecca, that's a door girl,
Well, she
know,
is.
She's a super
She's a
door girl.
vicious door
Now
girl.
listen,
Rebecca's
Showman
badded me up on my own event. She told me on my own event, she said, that D-boy, go downstairs. I don't want to see you. I'm dealing with the door. That's how she badded me up,
do you know what? I think it was one of your events I came to play at in Trafalgar Square.
That's the one. That's the one.
I came there.
She
like,
badded me up.
Like she was roasting this guy. I felt bad for him.
Yeah.
And then she turned around to me, what? Oh, Maestro. I was like, yeah.
You know what it is? It's short man syndrome. I say it to her all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, because
yeah.
you're so short, you have to be like mighty.
Nah, she's macho.
You know? She's macho.
Mami macho. That's what
Mami macho.
But the pranks was really.
It was I just, like I said, like sometimes you have to conduct yourself in a way that you don't know, and like, a lot of respect to the way you conduct it, because
Thank you.
I know Maestro wouldn't have done that. I'll show it to you later, Maestro. You would have blown a roof, you'd have blown a socket. But anyway, I want to ask
know
you.
me too well.
I know
Oh,
him too well.
really?
I want to ask you about like the work that you've done with P2J. Now you work with him quite a lot.
My brother.
And like, how much of an influence has he been into your work? And clearly a big influence, but in terms of like just working with other producers, is there any reason why you haven't really worked with anyone else? Or is it just that he's got a sound and he understands you? Is that just it?
Now the next single I have coming out, it's not with P2J. Like majority of the stuff now I'm bringing out isn't with him. But in the beginning, it was when I came off at Britain's Got Talent. I didn't know how to record. I didn't know anything. So he was the only producer that was like, I see something in you. And he was one of the first people that went to me, you want to move back to Nigeria.
Yeah.
You need to do Afrobeat. And I remember telling him,
No. Wow.
and I didn't go back to his studio for 5 months. And when I went back, we recorded Female. The second song was High, and then the third song was Watch My Ting Go.
Wow.
So if I didn't listen to him, I wouldn't be on your show today.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Yeah.
and we have such good chemistry, but he always says you need to go work with other people.
And if you didn't listen to him, you wouldn't have got those 100 views from me.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't,
Can you imagine?
And you wouldn't be calling me Tanta.
Yeah, I can imagine Maestro sitting in a cafe in a cafe shop, in an internet cafe. Views,
Relax.
you psycho.
Why are you trying to beat me up?
Guys, it's the Afrobeat Takeover. Selector Maestro and D-Boy, Steffi Coco, our Minx in the building. We've got a special, amazing, Maestro's word, tantalizing guest, Lola Rae.
Tantalizing, delicious.
Lola Rae, who?
Scrumptious.
Hey,
Rambunctious.
hey, Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Hey, breathe. Maestro, breathe in, breathe out. Lola Rae, tell us,
Yes.
what do you have coming up? Who have you been working with? We know you're working with a few people.
Ooh,
Give us some
yeah.
exclusives. Like, what kind of collabs do you have coming up, man?
My next
Including Jules.
Oh, but Jules, that's a given now.
Yes.
Given.
He actually gave me 5 instrumentals, and
Wow.
you know when you're in awe, he was just, and the way he was
Yeah.
so casual. Do you like this one? And I was like this. Like what?
That's what's called the Jules effect.
The Jules
Yes,
effect,
it is,
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
So definitely Jules. But my next single coming up is with Davido, and it's dropping at the end of October. Video song.
I can't wait for that, man.
Obiko.
That's gonna be amazing.
It's. Do you know what? It's a local record.
Wow.
That's what I
World
like
premiere,
about it.
please.
Yeah.
Actually, do you guys really want one?
We want
In London?
it! Steffi,
Okay,
tell her,
then-
please. Tell
then
You
her.
have to
Okay.
ask me twice.
Yeah.
I don't have to ask. Tantalizing
Just
rumbo
tantalize me
shouts.
once. Just tantalize me once.
Okay, no, we can do this.
I'll
Let's do
play it
this.
for 2 hours.
Oh,
He actually will, you know. He actually will.
reload.
Before you go, I do want to ask you about the work that you did on Africa Rising. Absolutely amazing project. It was crazy. You had Tiwa Savage, Davido, Diamond Platinum. Absolutely amazing project. And I actually work for a charity full time as well. A lot of people don't know. Yeah.
I want
So-
to open up one in
You want to open
Nigeria.
one? Definitely amazing.
Yeah.
I think you should. And I just feel like when you have superstars like yourself in together to make music like that, I thought it was an amazing project. I mean, tell us how that came about. What went down
Yo,
with it.
even still to today, when we got the email saying we have this project, we want you to fly out to Ghana in 3 days, record your verse in 1 day. I remember
day.
reading it and seeing Davido. I said, Tiwa Savage. I said he's in life.
No way.
Mikasa Diamond. I was like in awe. So even when we went to shoot the video,
Yeah.
I kept on asking them, "Are you sure you wanted me?"
sure?
Because I was the newcomer on set,
Yeah.
and that really helped me in Africa. Like when I just came back from Kenya.
Oh wow.
And the records that were big there for me was Femile and Africa Rising.
Wow.
So it helped me so much. But
Yeah.
it was even still to today when people ask me, I'm like, I just thank that was God's blessing.
It was
on
an
my
amazing, and it's an amazing song.
Do you like the song?
I really do. Master, you haven't played it enough. Have you got it?
Not today.
Okay.
It will be here tomorrow.
Boo.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Shout out to P2J again for making you do Afrobeat.
Yes.
And shout out to Marsha for the 100 views.
Yeah.
shout out to Master Manager.
Tantalizing.
Just had to put the plug.
Yeah, this guy.
Tantalizing.
Lola Rae, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for
Please
having me.
tell the listeners how they can get in contact with you on social media, what your handles are, where you're gonna be, your postcode. No, I'm joking. The social media and that. You
My
have
postcode is the Beat FM.
the
London.
BFM
Yes.
London. You only see Maestro outside, so sorry.
My phone number is Maestro's phone number.
oh gosh.
If you call that, you'll be finished.
It's a problem. It's a problem.
So my Twitter handle is Lola Rae Music, LOLARAE Music. Same for Instagram, same for Facebook and Snapchat because I love to snap.
Yeah.
Do you guys snap?
Of course.
Hey.
Oh my god, mine is It's Lola Rae, so you have to actually add the it's.
Hey, one of them ones that like on Snapchat they got like 2 million stories in 24 hours.
Not one of those. People. So my Snapchats are pretty
Yeah,
funny.
pretty funny. Okay.
I want to follow you guys. You guys have to give me
Yeah,
a hand.
definitely. We're definitely gonna follow you,
Alright.
man. I follow your sister anyway. Like
Oh,
she gives me jokes
I
sometimes.
did follow. We did follow each other. Then she unfollowed me.
She followed you.
I know.
Ah,
Oh,
poor boo.
okay.
I don't know. I think
Look at that sympathy vote. But man, shut up there. Don't try it. Charlie, don't try that nonsense. Listen, Lola, you have to shoot. She has to shoot off. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. Lola Rae, guys. Lola Rae.
Thank you for having me. I'm so grateful.
And we are going to start off with the top 5 today. If you want to get the full top 10, get on our social media at Afrobeats Takeover on Instagram. And also get us on Facebook.com/Afrobeats Takeover. You can get the full top 10 sponsored by Accelerate TV.
www.accelerate TV. Yeah, check it out.
We are the beat of your city. The beat, London, 103.6 FM.